Hey, future college students, parents, and educators. Steps to College 2024 is the largest bilingual and binational university fair in Northern California. Joining us today to share the excitement is the Consul General of Mexico in Sacramento. We have Christian Tonatio Gonzalez. Welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Hola, Desiree. Thank you very much for having me.
I'm happy to have you on. So can you start by telling us what services Steps to College offers?
For sure, this is the biggest educational fair in the north of California. This is a bilingual, but also binational fair. We'll have more than 50 universities and colleges from California and from Mexico to advise, to give certain kind of tips on how to be part of the university and college lifestyle to all our Hispanic community, but also not just Hispanic, to all the people, like maybe there's some American citizens that will be interested in to have education in Mexico. So we will give and provide information related with that.
Yeah, I think it's amazing that there's something like this that's happening locally here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Workshops play a big role in this event. What kind of valuable information can attendees gather from these workshops?
So basically these workshops are guided in terms of how to give advices in terms of financial issues. So it's like how we can get sponsorship or certain funds in terms of pay. You know, like how expensive is education anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's in the US or in Mexico. It's expensive. So there are workshops related with that. Workshops related with FAFSA applications. Because, I mean, in terms of, we have a huge migrant population. So we accessorate them in terms of that. But also in legal aspects. We'll have a group of lawyers to help them in terms of like what happens if my documents are not regulated? How can I still get education? Of course, everyone has the right to get proper education and the highest education as possible. So that's our role. In particular, these workshops will provide that information.
I love that. I love that there's so many resources being provided because applying for college can kind of be a lot for people to try to take on, whether it's students or their parents trying to figure it out for their students. So I think it's great that these resources are available. Is there a cost to attend?
It's totally free. And if I can also put this in other perspective, this is not just you know, the educational fair, because that sounds boring. This is like a real festivity. And as Mexicans, we love parties. We love to make it sound great. So we'll have a lot of music, we'll have food, we'll have mariachi, we have folkloric music, and we'll have a great artist. She's a singer who is part of this dynasty of Vicente Fernandez and Alejandro Fernandez. So she's the daughter, and she's like the one who is now with this inheritance in terms of regional music. She will perform that day for all the attendees and visitors on the fair.
So she's going to get this party started. I love that there's education, but there's fun as well, too. We want to make this a great time for everybody to enjoy. How can our viewers sign up and secure their spot if they can attend?
Sure. You can register in www.stepstocollegesac.org. And I really strongly recommend to go and register there and get information, just because if you register and participate in the fair, you can access to participate in a raffle of 50 laptops. Oh. So we'll raffle 50 laptops, and if you register and participate in the fair on this Saturday, you can get one of these 50 laptops.
All right, you're in the drawing to possibly win one of those, which is so beneficial towards attending college education. When and where is the Steps to College University Fair happening, and are there any other must-know details?
Sure. This will take place in the area of our consulate, which is located in Thomas. So it's in a very proper location for everyone. And this will take place this Saturday at 9 a.m. from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I hope to see all of you there, and we will greet you and welcome you there. So it will be my pleasure to have you in my casa, in our casa, in the Mexican house.
I love that. And can you say briefly why events like this make such a huge difference for prospective college students?
Yes, Desiree. As you know, this is so important in terms to provide a community, in terms of community. You know, how to build community. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what's your sexual orientation. If you have a disability, it's about building community. It's about working in terms for the future, for the next generations. And we know that if you want to aspire to do things higher and achieve your dreams, you have to get the best education as possible. So this is about community.
There we go. I love that. Tonatio Gonzalez, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course, and like he mentioned, you can find out more by going to stepstocollegesac.org.